It is always great to see our friend Ethan Forhetz with Convoy of Hope. I feel like we see you a lot now.
Thanks for having me.
Well, you're always welcome. Seriously,
Yeah.
I love getting we get your emails with updates on things that you guys are doing.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to Turkey in a second, but we know you do have an annual Bluegrass festival coming up, which benefits Convoy of Hope.
It's super cool. Our friends Mark and Jean put this together. They took it upon themselves to just start putting this together 17 years ago, and now here we are, year 17, and it's a Bluegrass festival over 2 days and country music festival. 14 bands are coming in for this across Arkansas and across the state of Missouri. So it's a pretty big deal for people in that world who love bluegrass and who love country music. So all the proceeds go to Convoy of Hope. They've been incredible friends to us over the years, and we're just happy to be part of it again this year.
So when is it and where is it? Where are you holding this big festival?
It is at the Sauk River Cowboy Church Event Center. That's in Springfield on North Farm Road 101.
I don't know if I've ever been there.
I don't know that I have either, but people who know it will know it.
Okay,
look it up.
You'll
it's
know it.
The Sauk River Cowboy Church Event Center. You can get to that. It's 2 weeks from now, so it's March 3rd and 4th, starting at 6:30 in the evening on Friday night, and then 12:30 on Saturday. And it's just music, music, music.
Wow, and so the money raised goes to Convoy. What are the prices like to get in?
It's $10 for 1 day ticket to get in for the entire day, or $15 for both days. So it's reasonable.
It's really reasonable, and getting all the music you're getting.
A lot of music, and a lot of good friends are going to be out there.
And do you know much about the two guys that started it? What was their motivation to start this and help Convoy?
They love bluegrass music, and they're in that world a little bit, and they had a heart for Convoy of Hope. They love what we do as an organization that's based here in Springfield. So they said years ago, what can we do that maybe can get people together, raise some money for a good cause that we support, and then it's become this big concert. And you know, it's more than just the money that they raise, which is fantastic. We appreciate it, but it's the awareness that they bring to Convoy of Hope, because there are a lot of people maybe in that bluegrass world traveling in from out of town for this concert. They're here for the bluegrass concert and for the country music concert, but they learn about Convoy of Hope, so they leave there knowing what we do, and maybe that's a new supporter down the road. Who knows?
That's amazing.
It is. It's cool.
That's really great. Starting, grassroots efforts. I love that.
Bluegrass, grassroots.
Bluegrass. I didn't even plan that, Ethan.
Good. He's a pro.
But I like that. Also, too, the earthquake in Turkey.
Oh, man.
How are you guys handling that?
Such a devastating catastrophe. I mean, more than 40,000 people have now lost their lives. It's hard for us, I think, in America to comprehend a number like that. But it's more people than live in the entire town that I grew up in, by far. So it's an incredible number of people. It's heartbreaking, the images that we're seeing there. They're still rescuing people, which is unbelievable. But as that death toll rises, Convoy of Hope, has been on the phone and working with our partners over there since immediately following the earthquakes, which were massive, 7.8, 7.5, unbelievable. And have been working to get supply in. So immediately what happens, it's tough to get the supply from here over there quickly. Right. So we work with our partners, we send funding to the people that we trust over there. They get supply in different areas of Turkey and then ship it over to the earthquake zone and are able to get that stuff to the people who need it very quickly. And this is basic supplies: water, food, sheltering like tarps, blankets, sleeping bags, baby kits, baby supplies, all in very short supply over there right now. And then since then, we've been working on our own here. So we're hitting it from all angles: shipping from via plane to get it there quickly, by ship so that in 30 days they're still going to have supply, and then buying in country and sending it over to the earthquake zone. And just yesterday it was great. The Salvation Army was in town. They partnered with us for the Ukraine war. And they decided that went well, so they came back to partner with us for the Turkey response now.
Oh, wow.
So their bigwigs were in town yesterday to help us with our supply. It's our supply. They're helping us get it shipped over by UPS. So it'll be very quickly. I mean, it started last night, so it's on the journey right now. It'll be there very, very soon. So that's just amazing to think about. The supply that volunteers put together in Springfield, Missouri a few days ago will be in the hands of earthquake survivors tomorrow or the next day, maybe. It's wild.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And it also shows, like, Sarah works with a lot of organizations in town, just how giving and charitable the people in this region are.
We can always count on people in the Ozarks. When something happens, they know they turn to Convoy of Hope because we're going to be there, we're going to be working, and they know that they can trust us with their dollar. More than 91 cents of every dollar goes where the donor wants it to go.
And that's what people who donate, like myself, want to hear.
Sure.
We want to hear it's going to the people, not to the CEOs. You know what I'm saying?
Well, right, and we take that, we understand that, and we work very hard to maintain a highest rated 4 out of 4 star charity status on Charity Navigator, which is the charity watchdog in the United States. That's hard work to keep that, but it's important to us because it shows people our financial integrity.
I'm curious too, when you said, you contact the people over there that you trust.
Yeah.
How is it when something happens in another country, do you already have that built-in network of people over there that you can trust, and how's the infrastructure over there to handle that?
Most of the time we do. That's one of the great things about Convoy of Hope is that we have partners in countries around the world and in regions around the world constantly that we're in contact with all the time. Therefore, when the war in Ukraine starts, we don't have to start from scratch. We've already got the contacts. Right. We've been talking about this, so now we just start working with them. Same with Turkey and Syria. We have contacts, so we call on our contacts and say, hey, now's the time. What do you need? How can we get it
How can you get it? So Ethan, and the great way people can help and get a monetary donation is going to the Jazz Festival, Bluegrass Festival.
Bluegrass Festival.
Coming up the 3rd and 4th. Details are on the website. How can people get tickets?
Yeah, you can get tickets by showing up right there at the Sauk River Cowboy Church Event Center on Farm Road 101, March 3rd and 4th, Friday night, Saturday starting at 12:30. Just enjoy some bluegrass country music and help a good cause. And it'd be a lot of fun.
And that's the great, because a lot of people ask us, how can we help? This is a great way. You can enjoy some bluegrass music and help Convoy of Hope at the same time.
It's a win-win.
It is a win-win. Ethan, thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. We'll be back with all the details of this weekend's Sertoma Chili Cook-Off right after this. Yeah, I think this is great because people want to help.